It's Clean Bandit with Jess Glenn. It's Rather Be 101.7 Kiss FM. It is 7:34. And Lorie, I woke up this morning and I've been excited about tonight's tribute to Memphis wrestling for a long time. You know that. When I get to do the wrestling stuff, I get excited, especially when I talk to people and they get so excited about the fact that we're bringing back the legends, the guys that people remember, the boyhood heroes for so many people from Channel 5 Wrestling. And then this morning I woke up and I was like, oh, it's Friday. It's going to be a long day. And then I remembered that we had a special guest coming in.
Yes.
And all of a sudden I perked back up thinking I get to hug the neck of the Boogie Woogie man, handsome Jimmy Valiant. Welcome to the studio.
Woo, Leslie, you goddamn right, man. Hey, did you say you woke up? Brother, hey, I haven't been asleep since 1956, brother, man. Hey, Lorie, what a beautiful lady she is, huh? You told me about her, brother, man. She's hot. Hey, guys, hey, I know she's going to be right there with us. Tonight it's all going to be, hey, I couldn't sleep at all last night. Ding, 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 ding. I heard the milkman at the door. I was tossing and turning, talking about being excited. Hey, Brandon, I want to tell you, man. Hey, I just can't wait, and I couldn't anyway. I can't wait to just get out there at the fair, this afternoon, man. And hey, I just want to hug and kiss everybody that comes around. Hey, if you get 5 feet in front of handsome Jimbo from Memphis, brother, you're gonna get a big wet one, man. Hey, the whole deal right here. Yes, sir. Hey, the whole deal is that the greatest wrestling fans. Hey, as me and you just talked, a little earlier this morning with Lorie, the greatest wrestling fans in the world, they're right here in Arkansas, baby. I'm telling you. This whole Memphis area, and talk about the Memphis legends.
Oh,
hey,
I know.
Hey, yourself, brother, man. Hey, I want to tell you something. I've known you since a young boy, but hey, I still get excited when I see you. Hey, I want you. In fact, I want to take some pictures with you, baby, today.
Definitely.
Hey, I want your autograph, man. Lorie, I'm gonna give her some sugar, man. Hey, the first
Deal.
break, I'm gonna be on this lady, man. Look out, baby. Woo, my son, handsome Jimbo's in town, Jack.
So 7:30 tonight, the Northeast Arkansas District Fair. A lot of times, if you're going to go and see Jerry Lawler and Jimmy Valiant and Brian Christopher and all these guys back together, you're paying $20, $30, $40 for a ticket. The best thing about this, Boogie, tonight, the wrestling show is free for everybody at the fair.
And I heard that all the kids, you get to ride on one ticket or something. Man, it's just unbelievable. Hey, everybody's going to take advantage of this, my goodness, what a family deal. And it's going to be a family show. That's the good part about this whole thing, Hey, it's going to jam up, man. Hey, it's going to start, man. I know people's going to get there in the midway around 4 o'clock, man. And I know the wrestling is going on, what time?
7:30.
7:30, brother, man. Hey, I'm ready right now, man. And hey, it's 7:30.
He's in his tights and boots.
I
Did
know,
you notice?
I love it.
Look out, hey, I'm ready to drop kick, man, and do some flying head scissors, man, right here in the studio.
It's funny because I was emailing back and forth with the Boogie Woogie man setting everything up. And I said to him, send me your cell phone number. That way I can call you as you're traveling in. And the email back, and he talks the same way he does in the studio. He said, brother man, Boogie or Handsome is old school. I have a house phone, no cell phone. I'm like, what? People are freaking out today about going out to buy the iPhone 6 and no cell phone for the Boogie Woogie man?
Hey, I caught the news this morning, man, and they're over in Germantown. They're tenting out. They got a big line over there waiting for this thing, man. Oh, it's crazy, man. But hey, you got to change with the time. I understand that, otherwise you're going to get lost in the shuffle. But hey, the far as the cell phone stuff, and if you call me, brother, man, hey, and Brandon, if you call me or anybody, or hey, Lorie, hey, I'll give you my number, baby. Hey, Lorie, anybody.
He does have a cell phone. He's going to give me the number.
No.
It's his
what
bat
I'm saying
phone.
is you gotta call me and before a certain time. Otherwise, I just unplug my phone. I don't have no answering machine on the old. Now I'm talking about the landline. Now
right,
I'm not talking. Hey, I don't even have Brandon. I don't even have one of them beepers to see who's calling. I don't have one of them things, a call waiting or whatever it is, that, brother, hey, he'll be busy or you can't get me, man, because it's unplugged. Hey, but if it rings, I pick it up. Hey, hi, hey, this Boogie Woogie. Yeah, man. Hey, we'll do business, but if not, hey, it's unplugged, man.
You have a busy weekend. I know last night, and I saw it all over Channel 5 in Memphis, It was a big deal in Memphis at Minglewood Hall. I know we're doing wrestling tonight, wrestling in Tuckerman tomorrow at the Valiant Arena named after you. So a bunch of different things going on. What's funny about this is we ran into so many people this week at the fair who talk about Memphis wrestling, who talk about how great it was, how they watched it with their families. And it's kind of funny because I started to think about in this day and age, guys get on national TV, they get out there, and if they're off TV for 6 months or a year, people don't care. There hasn't been a regular show from Memphis wrestling in 15 years. Mm-hmm. Some of these people are remembering these guys from the late 70s and early 80s. What is it about you guys that has captivated so many that allows them to still come out and want to see you today?
Well, Brandon, yourself, you were the biggest part, the biggest time manager, there, with the USWA, brother, man. And, I was flying in from New York and I'd come in, Lorie, and my goodness, they're all talking about Jarrett and all Lawler. They're all talking about this young kid, man. They got, in USWA, Baxter, man. And I said, man, it's a hot item, man. And it's stuff like that, because Memphis attracted the best talent, man. I don't care who. From Ric Flair to Sting, man, to, the Ultimate Warrior, to, hey, you name it, Kamala. Everybody came in and got either their start or so many got their start or they came through the Hey, Ric Flair, man, everybody came through Memphis, Tennessee, man. Hulk Hogan, man, yes, brother, man, and including Baxter, and here's the whole thing, because you were made here, and this whole area, I'm talking about, Missouri, Mississippi, and Arkansas, baby, tell your mama, tell your papa, I'm going to send you back to Arkansas, Jack, this whole area, man, right here, Memphis area, brother, is just a hotbed, for that and to make the start. And once you're made in Memphis, brother, you're made all over the world. It was before like cable TV. It was before like all the magazines. Before you had to go to New York, Lorie, to get on the covers of most of these magazines, which I was very fortunate. A young kid, man, in 1970, man. First time I went into WWF, and for Vince McMahon Sr., the Vince McMahon that you see today, his father I worked for. And you were there because all of the wrestling companies, came out of New York, as far as, the magazine, all the magazines. So you'd get all your ink and publicity. That was before cable. Hey, you were an international star because they sell these magazines all over the world like they do today. Then the cable came along, and the other thing was the Memphis system, man. If you could come to Memphis and make a name for yourself like Baxter did, and like Lawler did, and Dundee and Ido, and everybody, whoever came through here and continued on, man, you were made. And that's why people don't forget. That's the reason. And again, I can't stress enough, the greatest wrestling fans are right here in this Mid-South.
It's neat, too, because I talk to a lot of the guys that we wrestle with, the guys in the dressing room now, and they talk about Handsome Jimmy, the Boogie Woogie man, being their favorite as a kid. I don't know if you know this one. I don't know if I'm letting the cat out of the bag. I saw you last year in Tunica, and after that, I was in Nashville. I had lunch with Jeff Jarrett, and we were talking about how great it was to see Lawler and Valiant together again, and he said, it was awesome because Lawler was the big star at Memphis, but Jimmy Valiant was my favorite. And this is a guy who's gone on to be a world heavyweight champion who remembers as a kid idolizing you, the Boogie Woogie man.
Sure enough, man. And, there's another kid right there. God bless him. We all, watch this kid from, 10, 12 years old, grow up and be such a great performer in the ring and a big star and, world champion, 2 or 3 different big time, including WWF, and WCW and, USWA and of course, they had the world champion championship there, you know, Jeff Jarrett and oh my goodness, yeah. Hey, all of us, you know, we're all family, you know, once you get in this paternity right there of that. And, you know, I used to change, a lot of the kids' diapers, you know, like,
not mine. Not mine.
That was my next question.
There it is. Yeah. Hey, you know, I wouldn't mind changing Lori's diaper. But the whole thing is, you know, guys, you know, me and the Rocky Johnson, we were the tag team champions in Memphis, you know, in the early '80s there and late '70s, and we were, hey, you know, the Rock, man, you know, we raised each other kids. My boy, Handsome Jimmy, which you know, handsome man, and he was born there in Memphis, man, and we'd bring him all the kids in a locker room, and so everybody played with the kids, and so I always say, hey, you know, I used to change that kid's diapers because we help raise each other's kids, you know. So you know, I says, you know, the Rock, man, I changed his diapers, so you know, and I says, hey, I really did smell what the Rock was cooking, you know. Yeah, baby, yes, sir. Woo, must say, hey, man, you know, hey, y'all, come on out tonight, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. I know, Lori's gonna be in that bikini, you know, with them high heels. Yeah, man, the high heel slippers on, baby, and she gonna put that wig head on her head, Jack. Yes, man, and she gonna bring some boxing gloves in case someone wanna fight.
There we go. Tonight, the Northeast Arkansas District Fair. Jerry the King Lawler, the Boogie Woogie Man, handsome Jimmy Valiant, who is wearing his WWE Hall of Fame ring right now in studio. He's going to be there tonight, the Northeast Arkansas District Fair, 7:30. The wrestling is free.